Check this out for an absolutely stunning koi pond. When most people build their dream pond like this one here, and I know full well you're a carp angler like me, I mean the detail of this is next level. That'll be the absolute hammer, mate, that. I don't want him fully booked and then I've got to wait 6 months to get mine done. And the camera's not doing it justice. Thank your mother for the tortoise. We're gonna have a look in the filter house, mate. I've been told the water trickles down through all of this along the back. Scott has actually decided to keep his original pond. He didn't want to get rid of it. One of the new valves off of the Tempest, mate, but the Tempest is all fixed and all done now, mate. That is one hell of a cool looking feature. And it's what we say, the absolute hammer. Bosh. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, check this out for an absolutely stunning koi pond. I'm going to talk about this on the side in a minute, because I got to admit, when I say something looks the absolute hammer, I mean it looks the absolute hammer. The koi pond itself, we'll run through the spec of filtration, size, what type of fish he's got in here, gallons of the pond very shortly. But while we're here, we're just going to check out the absolute quality class koi pond that you're seeing in front of you. Proper made up about this artwork on the side of the pond. If you're a carp fisherman and you don't know what to put on the side of your pond, check that out for a bit of artwork. I've never in my life seen anything so cool right next to your pond window. It brings the absolute hammer to a whole new level. I did bring him up one of my cups. Right, we certainly ain't got no rabbits in here. Definitely got a tortoise. Thank your mother for the tortoise. The artwork on the side. Then, so this is Scott's pond. Absolutely well made up with this. Letting me come up here today to film this, mate. Just a couple of questions, because the viewers always like to ask, how big is the pond in gallons?
1,750, mate.
1,750 gallons, that is. And how long did it take you to build this amazing pond?
6 months altogether, mate.
6 months.
Yeah, with the waterfall, yeah.
With the waterfall.
Yeah.
Talking about that waterfall, is it alright if you turn that on for us and let us see what it's like?
Yeah, don't mind.
So at the back of this pond, as you can see at the moment, there's a blue LED light strip on the top, and I'm yet to see this myself, but I've been told the water trickles down through all of this along the back. He built all of this himself. He used some sheets. I'll ask him a few questions in a minute of how he actually carved it all out. It's making a sound. There we have it, guys. That is one hell of a cool looking feature. Just trickling in, the sound of that. That looks absolutely amazing how he's got that set up. I imagine you could, if you wanted to, grow some plants in the back of that. That's a proper cool design, how the water just trickles down the whole back. But we got to ask some questions of how that was done and how that was put together. And we'll also ask some of the questions about some of the artwork that he's got on the side. Proper cool. I don't know if you guys can see, but can you see that little frog up there as well? That's the same artwork as like the kingfisher on the side. Proper cool little effect. And I've got to admit, I absolutely love this little trickle down the back. It's what you call the absolute hammer. Right then, so a few questions. How did you actually do that along the back, mate?
It was out of polystyrene, mate. So we built the polystyrene up, and
yeah.
Then obviously we joints on it, and then we cut them all out, and then we painted fish-proof paint on it.
Yeah.
And then layered it and layered it and layered it, and then we coated it with like a shiny matte finish on it.
Oh,
and
wicked.
A bit of white stuff on it just to get a better effect on it.
And that makes it completely waterproof as well.
Yeah.
I bet that took hours, mate, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Absolutely quality. So, one thing we didn't talk about, mate, what are you feeding the fish at the moment?
You lads probiotic, mate.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
And one thing I've noticed, and I know full well you're a carp angler like me, you got yourself a couple of decent carp in here.
Yeah, there's one here, mate, the mirror.
That's the mirror carp.
This is one of the bigger ones.
You're saying that's probably the friendliest fish you got in it?
It is, mate, yeah. She's off the spoon, she does, mate.
You can see all the fish really healthy, well looked after. Stunning koi pond, stunning koi. And he has got, is there a common here or is it just mirrors?
Just mirrors, mate.
Just mirrors?
Yeah.
And how many have you got in there?
13 altogether, mate.
13 koi, and how many mirrors?
3.
3 mirrors as well. You can see them, they are black in there. They're not quite as dark as what some people tell me that they do go in a koi pond. You can see one of them coming up there at the back, looking really cool. It does make me think about getting one in my pond. I might add one to the grow on pond because I'm a carp fisherman myself. And the camera's not doing it justice, but that is absolutely quality. Look at that, hand feeding mirror carp. Quality. That's what it's all about, mate, innit?
It is, mate. I love it, mate.
That's what it's all about. So before he takes me in the filter house, because we got to have a look in there, just wanted to show you guys the way that he's built this on the roof. He's got the double glazed doors there on the side. He can enjoy this pond all year round with the overlap on the front. I'm proper impressed with it. Decent acer tree there as well. And as you can see, you can imagine yourself in the winter just sat inside of here. The temperature difference straight away is amazing. Proper quality. Sorry about you see the reflection of me boots. I ain't got me Reeboks on today. I got me cat boots on. But that being said, look, lovely Kajaku down there. But now we best have a look in the filter house. So one thing before we go into his filter house, I did bring him up one of the new valves off of the Tempest, because I popped in my local koi dealer this morning because Scott's had a little bit of a trouble with one of the Tempests. So we're going to fix this today as well, make it work a little bit better for him. But to start with, we're going to have a look in the filter house, mate. So what you're running the pond on and the setup that you got?
Well, we've got the Nexus 320, mate, and then obviously that goes on the bottom drain to the Nexus 320. And I've got the skimmer goes through the Tempest, and then that's what goes to the Waterfall.
Wicked, mate. I like the tidy setup that you've got in here, mate. Everything's easy to get to. Pumps at the back.
Yeah.
Everything's running on Evolution Aqua by the looks of it.
Yeah, mate.
The Tempest. And how often are you cleaning the filter a week?
Once a week, mate.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Wicked, mate.
Once a week, mate.
It is a big size filter as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
What Nexus is this one? The
320.
The 320, yeah.
320, mate.
I like how you've done all the plug sockets in the back here. Proper tidy. UV at the back, easy to get to. Dechlorinator right there for top ups. But yeah, question is, we got the Tempest, and at the bottom of it, this is the original Tempest, and I don't know if anyone else has used them before, but you got a slight problem with it leaking, haven't you?
Yeah, mate, it just keeps on, even when it's turned off, it just keeps drifting and tripping out a little bit, so I've managed to get me a new one, mate.
So we got a new one for you, and we're going to fix that today. Thank your mother for the new valve. When most people build their dream pond like this one here, we all start with a pond, original pond, and Scott has actually decided to keep his original pond. He didn't want to get rid of it.
Keep it, mate.
Wanted to keep it. And to be fair, walking across the deck, even with the Crocs on, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Happy days. And a cracker in there, mate, innit? Yeah, this is a quality pond, mate. And this is where it all started, I imagine, innit?
Yeah, we'll start on this one, mate.
So, got some quality koi in here. Are these the original fish from the first pond?
Yes, mate, yeah.
So yeah, we got some nice koi in here, to be fair. And this is run off of, is that a retrofit bottom drain in there?
Yes, mate, yeah.
And I like the natural plants in the back as well. They look really cool, to be fair. And it's just getting to that time of year where everything starts popping back up again. And what sort of filter we got on this one?
Just the box filter, mate.
So we lift the lid and see what's inside. So it's pretty much like a drum filter side of things with the mesh in it.
That's right, mate. You can take that one out to clean it, so there's different amount of pops about, or you lift this one and you've got some matting underneath.
You've got some matting underneath. You ever think about upgrading the filtration in the bottom of that with some of the...
mate, yeah, with mountain tree. That's what I'm going to go for next, mate.
You're going to get some mountain tree stuff?
Mountain tree stuff,
Oh,
mate,
wicked.
yeah,
Happy days, mate. Right then, so one quick question. Is there any upgrades or anything you're planning to do? Or...
I'm going to put a bathroom shower on the back wall there, mate, eventually.
Yeah?
Yeah, this year, like.
Was that like one of those black ones like what I've got?
Yeah, the same as your one, mate.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah.
That would look quite nice there.
Yeah, mate, yeah, in the back there.
Any other sort of things you're going to do?
We're going to fix the Tempest.
Oh yeah, we're going to fix the Tempest, mate. Happy days.
And we're going to put both opening doors on the front of the pond.
On the front as well, yeah?
On the front, mate, yeah.
Right then, mate. So what was you saying about the doors on the front?
Both those doors on the front of it, mate.
Oh, that would be the absolute hammer, mate, that.
Because if I heat it, then it's not going to lose the heat, mate.
You won't lose no heat whatsoever then, mate.
Yeah.
Nah, that's wicked idea. Proper cool, mate. Well made up with this. But by me being here today, this artwork, you very kindly offered to pop round to my house and help me out a little bit, haven't you, mate?
I have, mate, yeah, so come up and do yours, and me.
Wicked.
The front of yours.
Do the front of mine, because I absolutely love this. And yeah, Scott's going to pop up and give me a helping hand and do this, because it looks the absolute hammer. Proper made up with it. I mean, the detail of this is next level. I mean, any carp fisherman would be the same as me. Proper made up with that. But the artist in question, Scott does all of the rendering, gets everything ready. The artist in question, I'm not going to give him a massive shout out yet, just because I know one thing's for sure: as soon as I do, everyone will want to book him up.
Yes,
and I need mine doing first, mate. You know what I mean? So I'll mention that, who it is. Yeah, at the time, as soon as he starts doing mine, because I don't want him fully booked and then I've got to wait 6 months to get mine done. But that looks the absolute hammer. Right, so that's an absolute cracking pond, but one extra feature Scott's done. I like the idea of this. Helps out with the sunlight. And what else was you saying, mate?
Well, I have a swimming pool here for the grandkids.
Yeah.
It stops them splashing the water into the pond, mate.
Oh, wicked, mate.
Yeah.
Happy days. Proper cool idea. Anyone struggling with sunlight, or like Scott was saying, with chlorine going in there with the kids. Cracking idea, mate.
Yeah, it's good, mate, isn't it?
Right, so I'm not going to squeeze back in there again, mate, but the Tempest is all fixed and
all done now, mate. Yeah.
happy with that.
Yeah.
Happy days. It's much better valve, that new valve, isn't it?
Better valve, mate, yeah.
Happy
Thanks very much
days.
for bringing that up, mate. I
No
appreciate
worries
it.
whatsoever, mate. No
Really
worries.
appreciate it.
But yeah, check that out. Quality. Tidy filter house. I like it, mate.
Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming up.
Right then, ladies and gents, nothing better this time of year. Nice can of Coke and bit of a coy chat. Well, the sun's shining, should we say? And it's what we say, the absolute hammer. Bosh.